The imitation technique. Why it's key to learning languages. Did you know that if you mimic someone's accent, you'll be able to better understand what they say? Playwright George Bernhard Shaw explains that connection between learning and imitation. As such, imitation is not just the sincerest form of flattery, it's the sincerest form of learning. This is what psychologists at the UK's University of Manchester and Holland's Radboud University discovered in a study in 2010. The results showed that learning through imitation, imitating the person you're talking to, helps your speech comprehension. So for language learners, this imitation learning technique means it's best to practice your conversational skills with a native speaker. Imitation speeds up learning. In the 1970s, American psychologist Andrew Meltzoff identified so-called social learning, where people or animals observe and then copy their companions. Imitation accelerates learning and multiplies learning opportunities, he noted. It is faster than individual discovery, it is safer than individual discovery, and safer than learning by trial and error. Practice talking with a native speaker. So if you want to learn a new language, don't just study books. Employ the imitation technique by making contact with native speakers to set up a language exchange. Whether you're looking to learn a few British English idioms or brush up on some essential Spanish phrases, you'll learn, have fun, and make new friends all at the same time. Hot tip for learning even faster. If you want to speed up the language learning process, don't simply imitate your partner's way of speaking, accent, or intonation. Try to use this imitation technique for their hand gestures and facial expressions too. Not only will you sound like a native speaker, you'll also act like one. There are so many benefits to learning a language like this. As well as having a great time and enjoying interesting conversations, you'll practice your observation and socializing skills. Tell us what you think. What languages have you learned by interacting with native speakers? What extra benefits have you found? And do you have any tips for successful conversations? Want to learn a language by having real-life conversations with native speakers? Start learning with Busu for free today. The emotional roller coaster of language learning. You've just decided to learn a language, and you are pumped. We're excited for you, but we also feel the need to warn you. Learning a language can be a bit of an emotional roller coaster. Stage 1. So excited. You're going to learn Spanish and impress your boss. You're going to learn Arabic so you can finally speak to your husband's family. You're going to laugh along when the ladies at the nail salon make fun of you in Chinese, because the joke will finally be on them, right? Yes, you're super excited right now. It's all going to be so much fun. Stage 2. Very confident. You've picked up some study materials, enrolled in a class, harassed every Brazilian-looking person in a 12-block radius to practice the 10 words you know in Portuguese. It's new, it's fun, it's exciting. You're going to be fluent in no time. Stage 3. Moderately less confident but still determined. You've made it past the first lesson, and all of the pleasantries are over. No more bonjour, a lot more and verb conjugations. You feel so close to understanding all these new concepts, but you just keep getting stuck. Stage 4. Struggling. What is that letter? Am I saying it this right? Am I saying it right? Okay, so speaking this is a little more difficult than expected. You may or may not have hugged a loggy on your cat while trying to roll your R's, but he'll get over it. Stage 5. Paralyzing self-doubt. Well, now it's just ridiculous. You know a few hundred words and you can ask for more bread, please. So you don't really need to know anything else anyway, right? Subjunctive mood. Genitive case. Ain't nobody got time for that. Stage 6. Regret. Wait, what was the word for bread? I shouldn't have quit learning. Languages are awesome. What was I thinking? Stage 7. renewed determination. Jump back to stage 1. Remember how totally fun and interesting this language is. Remember that you want to tell your mother-in-law that you don't actually like her cooking in German. That's right, get motivated again. Find some new resources to make things fun. Watch funny YouTube videos in Italian. Read the Harry Potter novels translated into Dutch. They were written for a 14-year-old. You don't care, nothing can stop you now. Stage 8. Victory. You just had a conversation in another language. And they understood. That's right. Your Thai food order came out right. And it was delicious. Then of course you try to ask the waiter for the check and accidentally ask for his phone number. But whatever, you're conquering a new language and it's awesome.